Greetings. It is time to hope that things didn't break again. Hello, cat peasant. And welcome to... actually, it's gonna take a while to load first. Actually, does it capture this? No? Any moment now. There you go. Totally. Do I have to... Hello? Am I on the wrong scene? Do I not have this here? No, I have this here. Why do you not work? Any moment now, this... I don't even understand, but I fixed it. Mic is normal for now. Boy, do I have some things to talk about for today's stream. Load. 12. So, for those of you that paid very close attention on the last main Skytest stream, you might have noticed something. But you didn't ask the proper questions, so you didn't acquire the information that you could have acquired. But at some point during today's stream, I will just, casually trickle in some of the information that I want to talk about. So I will just say this. There have been certain changes. So just about everything might be broken on the stream. So if you notice anything that's off, let me know. Oh god. Fuck off! This is Neo levels of stupid. Holy hell. So you can get hit multiple times by a single lightning bolt. Nice. Okay, but now that I've sufficiently teased, let's start with the fun fact. Sounds like was here. Who is familiar with VMware? Well, you know what? Let's be more general in case somebody's not familiar with VMware. Actually, I don't care if you're familiar with VMware or not. But those of you that are not, just get fucking owned. I don't care. No fun facts for you. I don't care about you. Anything off? Yeah, my power is off. Really? I was really hoping that sentence would have continued with the word pants. But hey, your power is off. Okay, who cares? Jeez. Call me when you got something exciting going on. So, VMware. Oh, nice lag. Interesting. vScamware. Not too bad, but so I'm using it to run a VM under Windows 10. It's a Windows 10 and a Windows 10. There's a very legitimate reason that I will not elaborate. Just, oh my god, you're bad. Okay, now I get it. I will not elaborate because screw you. But I was using VMware Player version 15.5.6, I believe. Why is it just so stuttery? Now it's working again. When I started using it. Do I have this now? Oh my god, really? No. Or I tried to use 15.5.7, but it turned out that version has a bug that doesn't allow you to cycle your monitor layout. So basically, you can only use a single monitor on your VM. Then I was informed that 15.5.6, the very previous version, works. So I've been using that the entire time. Where? I've been using that the entire time. And today, for certain reasons, I just checked what the newest version is, and apparently mine is like about 2 years old by now. And they're up to version 17 now. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna update. Might solve some of my problems. Or rather one problem, which was that there was, for seemingly no good reason, very high GPU usage. Like just idling, it was using 10 to 15% GPU. Just on desktop, which is not okay. So I decided, well, let's just update. So... Huh? What's with all these sounds? I'm getting so confused. So I updated to version 17. And I started it up and... Lo and behold, the problem is still there. So somehow, the entire multi-monitor set feature doesn't work since like 2 years. Okay, that's weird. That can't be. It must be an issue on my end, right? I must have fucked something up. But then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do what every sane person does when they have tech problems and don't have somebody smarter on that topic to call. I looked up on the internet if somebody else had that problem. And the very first thing I found was a Stack Overflow thread, where somebody had the exact same problem with a different version, mind you, but I think it was with version 16. But hey, I knew that the problem was there with version 15.5.7, I think it was. So I'm not surprised that it's still there in version 16, and I was using 17, but hey, alright, somebody had that issue. So what was the proposed solution? And I'm just gonna ask you to not take a sip right now, just sit down and just be ready. Because I did apply the solution and it did work for my problem. I can now cycle my I can choose a multi-monitor layout now with VMware Player version 17. The fix is, and I'm not kidding, you switch to light mode. What? You can't make that shit up. How? How does that even? How does switching to light mode allow you to cycle your monitor layout? What the fuck? Oh, they're in here. That's probably why I keep... No, what? Huh? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Probably gonna die, so... I'm gonna kill this and then I'm gonna catch up on what you wrote. Or actually, I'm just gonna die. Dude, this is insane. It's not like you can just skillfully dodge this either. This is just stupid. I use Hyper-V. I used to use it, but I found that the performance was worse. And also Hyper-V was a little more annoying to set up, so I just went with VMware because it just did the job, basically. VMware was brought by Broadcom. Aren't they owned by Dell, or were they previously owned by Dell? Some label Broadcom as the place where companies get bought today. Well, if VMware dies, I honestly don't really care. The current product works, and I guess I'll just find a replacement then. But for now, it gets the job done. Check up prices and login prices. Yeah, I'm using the free version of VMware, the VMware Player. So as long as that's available, I don't care. And if they make that paid, then I'm just gonna switch. Simple as that. An enlightening solution. I wish somebody would enlighten me as to why it is enlightening. I won't touch VMware again. Reasonable. Linux, I use KVM, which is amazing. Maybe compared to other bullshit. Well, but a KVM is expensive. Unless you're talking about some kind of software, but if you're talking about KVM as in a KVM switch, then Isn't that like at least $100? Probably a lot more if you want a decent one. Reasonable. So there's exactly one enemy type that poses a threat in this game. And that one can just single-handedly destroy even the normal version of the enemy. Everything else is a joke. I could put on armor. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what the thought process behind this is. AVM is free. Well, then yeah, I don't know what it is. AVM Switch is free too. You just gotta steal it. That is a good point. I haven't considered that yet. That sounds like effort and work. Of course, it fucking hits me around the corner. Of course. And of course, I just take multiple hits from that. This is so stupid, holy shit. So yeah, that's what I learned today. Like literally 15 minutes or so before I went live. I found out that they're fucking stupid and incompetent when it comes to that. Oh yeah, this is totally gonna go fine. What is it doing over there? Holy shit, that was so close. Okay. I'm not gonna use a healing potion just out of spite. What? Did he go back? Fuck you. My biggest victory in this game so far. Wait, what? Oh, there you are. This just... Ah, stop. Wait, what? From where? I don't understand. Can you not go upstairs? Or what's your fucking problem? Where the hell? Oh, this is now open. That's where you're coming from. Oh wait, isn't this where I died last Monday? But don't worry, there's a good chance I'm gonna stop using VMware soon anyway. But I'm not gonna go into detail and I'm not gonna make any promises. It's just that it works for now. Come on. Oh yeah, also wanted to mention that at the very beginning of the stream, but I forgot. But in case you're not on the Discord or have read the announcement, Last Epoch multiplayer open beta weekend thingy happening this week. So starting Thursday, I think it's Thursday evening for Europeans in terms of time. I think it's... Is it like 10 a.m. CST, or am I thinking of something else? Anyway, I think evening at some point on Thursday is when it starts. And you can just go to the Last Epoch Steam page. I think you can just... What is it? Like sign up or express interest or something for the playtest and... Or for the upcoming playtest currently. And then when it's live, it should just say for playtests. And it should just immediately tell you, yep, you're in. At when it's Thursday, of course. And then I guess you should be able to download the game and play. And try it out for yourself. Or if you would like, you can join me on Saturday. The usual Saturday stream. Provided that there's still slots available, because party size of 4. But if you want to join, you gotta make sure to have the game installed by the time that I want to start streaming, because I'm not just gonna hold up the entire stream for you. Why is there 2 beds now? I'm just... How does AI and aggroing work in this? And if you're not interested in playing and just watching, then I guess you can just look forward to it. And if you're not interested in either of them, sucks to be you, I'm gonna be playing it. Hey, maybe you'll be fortunate enough be able to listen to Nargor. As far as I know, he's planning to join. And if that doesn't sell it to you, then honestly, I don't even need to try, because at that point, nothing will. Okay, nothing here. Jeez. Dead end, really? So that is very irritating. The way these textures are just cut off. But I'm guessing that's just engine limitations. At least we get pretty looking textures compared to what the game would usually look like. Need to switch over my router. Good luck. Don't get lost in the internet. Hello? They not care? Well, then I'm just gonna say fuck you. Apparently I'm punching the wall. Fuck. You bitch! I fell for that trap. Stuff. Oh. Get owned. Come on. No, no, no. One at a time. One at a time, please. Next. Come on. There we go. Greater of a might. I might just make use of that. I already wore down there. Did anything else open up? I don't see anything. Yeah, I believe we can just move on now. Guess that's just a different looking texture and not actually some kind of door. Or I somehow managed to miss one. Still think these look weird, but yeah. Guess who's back? There, this door. Thanks. Holy fuck, the sliding. Look at this. I let go of W. Okay, that was a little early. Let go of W now, and then... Nice. Oh no. Hi. Archie boy.
Yes. Oh, actually, are we talking about?
What?
How successfully ported has it been to the third dimension?
More successfully than my Discord sounds.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Discord just decided to be broken. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
But it's just the sounds. It's not the voices for some reason. But when I mute myself, I don't even hear the sound. When you join, no sound. Just nothing.
So I could just leave and come back and you would have no clue at all.
Basically, I mean, I have Discord on my other monitor, but that requires me to glance over.
Yes. Hello.
But I will hopefully be able to fix that. Hello.
How are you?
Um,
How was your Monday?
meh? But I found out something very important. And since you're also very important, I will decide to repeat the previously mentioned information just for... Oh my god, what are you? Fucking weak, that's what you are actually. Minus 237! Wait, how much max HP do I have? Oh, yeah, literally just kills me in one hit even if I'm at full health.
What was it?
Some very big boy. Big goat man, big Kazra dude. Holy shit. I bought Diablo 2 Resurrected yesterday. Why would you do that? 30 gigabyte download. I mean... Not that surprised. Probably includes 16K res textures. Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. I signed up for the last epoch.
Say it! Cat beings.
Cat Bennings?
No, I think the say it was addressed
I know.
at you, but I'm not sure.
Yes. If he won't articulate it well, not getting anything.
Oh,
Games.
well, Cap hasn't found a workaround. My internet is dying. I mean, my whole computer was dying the last weekend, so seems only fair.
Not fair.
I might just be dead. No clue what's behind me, yeah. And it's
Did the black
too
goat
risky.
of the forest have its way with you?
I killed him, but then I died to other minions. Even bindings, Nargor bindings, Ubu, Garbert, the Swole. That's about it. Nargor say it. Give please less than 3, take NRG. The catchphrase,
can-
table flip.
Well, there's the redeem option. You can use that.
Cat Peasant already took care of that.
Yeah. Thought so. Oh, yeah. I'm just walking the dog down and then just going to sleep. Feel exhausted. I haven't done anything today. Felt like shit. Exhausting. But that's okay.
I mean, there's a huge list of things I want to get done, but I don't have time for that. Just need to plan it out and make sure
Okay.
you don't let it get to you.
Okay. Yeah. I get myself distracted and get shit done.
So what I found
About
out, are you familiar with VMs?
Virtual machines.
Yes.
Yes, I used them a little bit in our studies.
I'm using a virtual machine since quite some time, and I'm using VMware Player.
Yeah.
I was using an old version because at the time when I installed it, the latest version had a bug where you just couldn't use multiple monitors. The menu is there, but if you select the option to use another monitor, it just wouldn't do anything. So I just resorted to using the old version.
Was it not implemented or?
I don't know. The menu is there, you just click on it and nothing happens. But then I decided today, because I had some other problems or weird things happen, that I'm gonna update to the latest version, because surely they'd have fixed it by now after about 2 years. And lo and behold, they haven't. And then I searched on the interwebs. First result was a Stack Overflow thread, and somebody proposed a solution. It was for version 16 and I was using version 17, but worth a try. And I will spoil this much. The solution did work. What does not work is me understanding how the fuck that is related. Because the solution is to change the software to light mode.
Just that.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah, that's sounds like software development for sure, I guess.
The version I was using before, version 15, that just always, I think that only has light mode, and then when I updated version 17, it just picks your operating system's thingy by default, and I have my OS in dark mode, so it picked dark mode, and then I changed it, and it suddenly worked. And I wouldn't be surprised if that would have also fixed it with the previous versions. So how do you manage to have such a blatant problem in your software for 2 years? Probably more.
Oh, Spaghetti-O code.
That is just genuinely impressive.
Yeah. Like what was the word for it? Depth or what is that word for when you are get like a mountain full of things you should do to your software, but there's always something new that you do instead.
Feature
and just
creep?
barely holds on. No. I want to say it's a tech depth or like you accrue depth, but I can't remember now.
I guess I'm not familiar with that term. I can't think of anything that would fit that. So much fisting. You're welcome. I'm just... I have other weapons, but this is much more fun.
Just like
By the way,
fist.
this wet looks very nice. That's like a term for the Doom or Heretic mod thingies, right? I'm not familiar with that stuff. But I think spelled what? No. Not that they didn't fix it for 2 years, it's that they couldn't. Also very possible and more plausible actually. Oh wow, I could have just jumped up here and been safe. Yeah, .wad. Basically VMware was in trouble for a while. But finding out that was about the only redeeming quality about today.
Can I ask, like, do you use your virtual machine your work or some projects of your own, or what do you use it for? What kind of stuff? Not games, I think.
I will not specify what I'm using it for right now, but I have used virtual machines for work in the past. And I have also used them for games, and I have also used them just for sandboxing, testing things. Like when I did, for example, when I did the... Hold on, let me remember, which way around was it? Bubble Bobble Hero 2, when I streamed that. That was a Windows 95 VM. One that didn't have properly working sound, unfortunately, but that was very much a VM.
What is Bubble Ball Hero though? Some kind of weird new age game.
Mean, are you familiar with Bubble Bobble?
Yes, I played it probably thousands of hours on Commodore 64 as a kid. Far too many hours.
Well, it's an RPG-ish. I mean, not really. I guess it's just another Bubble Bobble game. You just have levels with enemies. You need to bubble them all to kill them. Some weird power-ups, and every now and then you get a boss. You'd have to look it up, but it'd be difficult to find stuff about it. That game is ancient.
I remember when we got the 486 computer, the turbo button. Basically it had 16 megahertz processor, but if you press the turbo button on the side, it would charge it up to 33 megahertz.
Good old turbo buttons. I don't think I've ever used a computer that has one.
Yeah, it was funny. I remember playing something like a Joust or Wizard of War or Civilization 1, and if you slow it down, it would get a lot easier if you need it to be.
Was there any downside?
On it.
Like, did it overheat if you left it on turbo for too long, or was it just increased power draw? Like, why would you not have it turbo all the time?
Some games were easier if you didn't need to have as
okay, but that's like
reactions.
a child's cheesing perspective. I just meant in general.
I have no idea. Probably not, because
why would you not get more performance?
Kept clicking it. Like, why would there even be a turbo button in the first place? I don't understand that. Why just not have the
That's why
33.
That's what I'm asking. I played Bubble
and why was
on
it
C64
33,
too.
not 32? Like, why was it double plus 1?
Because
I don't understand.
Because that's the most it could handle probably, and why not get the extra performance, I guess.
Also because it starts from 0, so kinda makes sense, the number.
Not correct, Nargor. It was the opposite. It make the CPU clock down, pushing turbo button on. What are you? I think your PC was just set up improperly. What?
It said turbo.
It
Turbo
made
means
everything
fast.
slower just to make support for older software. The reason why is what he even said. Wait, actually? So, turbo is just the sort of
cool.
default, and I guess it's just a mislabeled compatibility button? It's compatibility downclock? Wow. That's fucking weird, but guess it makes sense.
Labeling it turbo makes everybody understand what it does. If you just put
Yeah,
something
you
like
press it and then your computer is slow. Like a turbo. You know?
Yeah, but if you just have the default the other way, and yeah, it's fun. Fun times. This Out of War was a really good game, I remember that.
Hey Skydes, how are you? Hopefully you're in a good mood today and I am safe. I don't know what you're talking about. I already elaborated on Discord. You're just making assumptions about what I said once again. I am in an average mood, I would say. And nobody's ever safe.
Or everybody's safe.
No.
Still, they are not.
My puns know no bounds.
Oh no.
You want to know why? Actually, because I'm a programmer.
Yes,
because
please tell us.
I've had too many out-of-bounds exceptions, so I've just decided, you know what? My puns know no bounds, so I can't have any out-of-bounds exceptions anymore.
I would say your puns, there are thousands of them. That is a Heroes of Mythologic term for a shit ton of units. I think it was the last one before Legion. Also, why is it cold again? We had like a plus 8 degrees a few days ago.
So you have a reason to go to the sauna, obviously.
Well, I went today already, and yesterday.
Well, again, clearly you just need a reason. Oh, blah, blah, that's a fucking bad. Okay, right. They just look like fucking torch stands or something. Playing DOS games on a Pentium was pain. You had to use more slow to artificially slow down your machine.
Too much power.
Basically, yes. It was a nightmare back then. Processor was part of the main board and you can't simply detach it from the main board. I mean, also nothing was, not nothing, but almost nothing was standardized back then, so you upgrade the entire PC or nothing. Everything is modular nowadays, which is obviously a lot more convenient for consumers. Where do I go? Many older DOS software back then were very CPU cycles dependent, so when 286, 386, 486 were too fast for the 8088 CPU software. Nice. I mean, even if I would have experienced that, I probably wouldn't have understood that back then. Interesting to know, though. So I'm lost.
I like the fact that when... Was it Hivan who said that? Or Toa, or who?
That was Hivan. The nightmare was Torvik.
I like it that when Hivan is here, it makes me feel young for not knowing this stuff. Thank you, Hivan. Tack för det.
I just stop with your old man talk already, Jesus. Where
Can't be as old as I fucking want. Not as old as Hivan.
What did I open? Oh wait, maybe this thing? Yeah, this moved. Hi.
Hello.
Level already done. Oh. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Open! 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 Holy shit. No, I'm just gonna be back here. Oh. Oh, guys, you are in trouble now. I've got plenty of time. It's so stupid, but it works.
Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I'm not speaking gibberish, I'm speaking English.
You should try. If somebody paid your Patreon enough to have you sing karaoke songs in Finnish, that'd be considered a game.
I don't need to speak gibberish, we have Cat Peasant for that.
Well, I think we don't hear enough of Cat Peasant for that.
Well, then you gotta talk him into streaming.
Well, maybe I'll hear him on the weekend. Also, I signed up for the last epoch.
You don't know whether you'll hear him yet, and you already said that. I was just too busy talking about other things, so I didn't acknowledge.
Oh, I think I just said it. I thought I just thought it. I don't think I said it.
Oh, you definitely did.
Okay. Well, it didn't register for me, apparently.
Yeah, I think you'll get confirmation once it actually starts. I don't know exactly how it works, but I'll find out on Thursday evening, I think. I think it's 8 p.m. your time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start on Friday already, if that is okay. Get myself familiar with it. And then join you on Saturday.
I don't really care. You can do whatever you want. I'm already familiar with it anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference to me. I'm very much impartial.
Yeah, so you will easily catch up.
What?
But
Where?
I won't slow you down as much if I have a day to familiarize myself with the game.
I mean, if I'm playing with other people, I will pretty much be slowed down regardless. And that's exactly what I'm expecting, so I don't really care.
What? I'm just gonna make a website that says, like...
You don't care.
Ooh.
If I remember correctly,
bunny.
they said that the demo or beta, whatever, will only go up to Act 4 or so. But I might be misremembering. But anyway, the progress, as far as I know, will be wiped after that and will not carry over, so...
Yeah,
It doesn't really matter.
Too.
I fucking fat fingered, nice. And to redo all of that.
Who did you finger?
That was a perfect.
Oh, yes, a faction.
sound.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Also, some old, and I suspect many of them. I think you're missing a word there. Some serious issues with memory. There was lower memory or something like it, and there were tons of cryptic actions which allowed to play old DOS games. I had this issue with Elder Scrolls Arena. Sometimes to configure memory to properly play it. Yeah, games were just not, or just generally programming wasn't as resilient back then. So programmers just made a lot of assumptions about the system. Because there wasn't this level of abstraction in between. Where the operating system will just sort of take care of that. And just be the translation layer between the software that you're running and the actual hardware. Like it is nowadays. Kids these days don't know how easy they have it. They don't even know what a file is. God damn it. I might need to start putting on some armor soon. Actually. Getting very rippy. No, don't save. Diablo 3D looks like Hexen, but worse. I'm sure somebody here can elaborate to you why it does. But I haven't played Hexen. And I don't know who made it. I'm just gonna guess that Hexen and Heretic were both made by Ravensoft.
Hexen like wasn't Heretic like Hexen 2? Heretic.
I don't fucking know. I never played any of them. Genuinely no clue. Come on. There we go.
Games.
The fuck not played Hexen? I literally haven't played anything based on the original Doom. Well, except for the Doom in Doom Eternal, the OG Doom on the, and well, I guess I played like a minute or so when I tried to initially set up Diablo 3D. But other than that, no, I haven't played them, and I think if you don't have the nostalgia for them, it's not gonna be a great time. I can appreciate Doom for what it has done to video games, but I don't think I would really enjoy it. Because I did play it through Doom Eternal for like... Yep, that was reasonable. For like 1 or 2 hours. Didn't really feel compelled to further pursue it. Fuck these bats. Holy shit. Okay, and now we save again. It's a Hexen mod. Or Heretic. Wait, which one are we talking about now? Diablo 3D is a Heretic mod, but I don't know how Hexen relates to Heretic and or Doom. I just know that Heretic runs on a modified Doom engine. It was like a very old game, which was quite original FPS for the time. Even its old sprite 3D graphic looked way better than this mess. Well, that is entirely subjective. Internet is broken. I lurk/go now. Rip. We lost a peasant.
Yeah, peasant has been ripped out of existence.
Not even watched on 160p. Nice. Well, now the cat peasant is gone. Let's talk about something more fun. since we're already on the topic of hardware, did you know that I upgraded my computer?
Yes, I have heard about it today, like 7 minutes ago. You talked about upgrading your computer. How many more percentage of power are you getting now?
Oh, you need to
Previously
give
you were at 100, and now
It-
you are at...
you'd need to give a specific scenario, because it always depends. Like in some games you might get X%, and in the other game you might get Y% more FPS. But in general, about triple.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a lot.
From looking at a few benchmarks by proper reviewers, and from doing very rudimentary benchmarking myself.
Does
Like,
this mean that you now have a
literally over
computer
triple.
capable of running and streaming Elden Ring?
probably.
Okay.
I would be very disappointed if not. But as I said, I've been meaning to upgrade for a while, and just happened to see a decent enough deal and just went for it. That's also why I had all these issues last weekend. First the graphics card arrived, and I think it arrived on Thursday? Okay, come here, please. And I just decided I'm gonna stick with my current PSU, which should have been enough, but of course it wasn't.
Of course.
In theory it had enough, it supplied enough wattage, but the problem are the so-called transient spikes, which have gotten ridiculously worse with the RTX 3000 series, and then AMD also just followed in NVIDIA's steps, and now it's just ridiculous spikes. So my graphics card is basically too power hungry and will just knock my computer offline when it's being utilized fully. So I literally had to buy a new power supply as well.
How much power do computers need these days? Because the last time I built a computer was maybe
How much they need?
300, 250.
It really depends on what you want to do, but I went.
If you wanna play some games.
Yeah, well, you can just play Doom on your on a Raspberry Pi or on your phone. So it's the answer is always
Okay.
it depends. If you want to
Some
see,
modern
like,
games
mine-
and good, like Torvik way of playing games.
No offense, but I can't think of something more ridiculous in terms of requirements, because Torvik way of playing is literally maxing every single setting, as far as I know. So, I would call that very unreasonable, but that is obviously subjective. But if you want a computer with Skytis is okay with this levels of performance, you're gonna need a 850 watt power supply.
So much power.
I had a 650 before, and as I said, it would have been fine in theory. It's just those spikes for like milliseconds, or even less than a millisecond, but they're enough to knock your system offline. So you gotta have some extra headroom, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you don't need that ridiculous level of performance, I mean, I don't know how familiar you are with the graphics cards, the naming schemes and all that, but it's like the
Not really.
second highest end graphics card by AMD currently. Or I could name you NVIDIA equivalents, but if you're not familiar with that, I guess that doesn't help you. Either way, you wouldn't really need that unless you really want to play on very high settings, or at least high settings for very modern games, like from the past 2 years or so. And also at 1440 resolution, and potentially also stream. So for a normal person, this is probably completely overkill. But that's where I like to spend my money.
Spend your money wherever you want.
Because that's where I spend way too much time. Guys, I was astonished by Blasphemous. Game's graphics look very old and cheap. It's just, I guess, the generic pixel graphic, sort of Metroidvania style inspired. The artists were definitely so talented that they made their game look very beautiful and even breathtaking, and the music, it is just so good and appropriate to the setting. Very good overall. I wish I could have enjoyed the game.
So Torvik, when are you gonna play Hollow Knight? It should be right up your alley.
On. Jesus. Get owned. Check for buttons. What is your video cards guide and how much RAM do you have? 7900 XT and 16. RAM is probably gonna be my next upgrade, but currently I don't think I've ever really been RAM constrained. I've told this story many times, but I guess I'll just repeat it. When I first built this computer, like, when did I build this? Like 2 or 3 years ago? I only inserted one RAM stick properly. And for like a week or so, I was just using 8 GB of RAM. And then at some point I was wondering why everything, well, not everything, but why something was running so poorly. I opened Task Manager and was like, wait, why is there only 8 GB? And then I realized, oh, I've been running on 8 GB this whole time. And I didn't even notice until now. That was very much confirmation that I don't really need 32 GB currently. I know that most people have that nowadays, at least with somewhat modern gaming PCs, but somehow I don't have the need for that. I guess I'm just very much a window closer. I just don't have 5 million programs open in the background. Or especially tabs. I know a lot of people tend to just have 50 tabs open on their browser at any given time. So maybe that's also why. Hollow Knight looks cartoonish, not my cup of tea. I mean, I would ask you to consider looking past the visuals and just appreciate it for the gameplay, but I don't think you're that type of player. I can just assure you that the gameplay is very much worthy of being called a masterpiece. Which is something I don't say lightly, as you probably know. Oh, that's Mr. Deadeye. What the fuck do I do? How do I even deal with this? AMD, okay. There's so many ways I could interpret this. Oh, Nargor apparently left. Rip. And most of them I can think of just are very negative. But yes, AMD, because it's a better value for your money. Maximum health. Oh, go all in on that. I really need extra health. I can't enjoy something if I dislike how it looks or sounds. I mean, it's your money and your time. You're free to do whatever with it. I'm just gonna say I think you're missing out. It's up to you, of course. Where the fuck? There. Hook shot. Cries 19 skill points spent. Okay. There. No, it's fine. Why not? Processors AMD 2. Yep. I just went with whatever was best at the time, and AMD was very much the superior option at the time. What the fuck do I do here? Seriously. Like, how do I handle this? I want to spend my skill points every single time. I don't know how to dodge it. I mean, I'm getting close to killing him, but I don't understand how to dodge. I can apparently do it, but I don't know what exactly I'm doing to dodge them. To dodge these shots, that is. Oh, wait. That is very interesting. Damn it! So, what were we talking about? Right, my computer. Oh yeah, the fun part of the whole story. So, the graphics card arrived on Thursday. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna chill, regenerate some health, and just take it slow. And then I figured... Or maybe it arrived on Wednesday, I don't know, but on Thursday, either way, I ordered a new power supply late in the evening. And I was expecting it for it to arrive on Saturday. But on Friday evening, like at afternoon, I guess, Friday afternoon at 4 p.m., it still hadn't even been shipped. So I was kind of losing hope, but on Saturday morning, I think I woke up at like, I don't know when I woke up, but I was still in bed at like 9:30 or so. Just didn't feel like getting up. And then my doorbell rang. I had a heart attack. But that's fine. I just jumped out of bed, raced to the door like my life depended on it, because let's be honest, it did. And lo and behold, my PSU was there. And then I proceeded to assemble my PC and did some stress testing, and everything seems fine. I even did the Saturday Skype stream without any problems. Holy fuck. And then Sunday, when I tried to do the budget Skype stream, I don't know, everything was just messed up. I figured out what my problems were, or at least what one of my problem was. Which is when I started OBS on Sunday, it just basically lagged out my whole PC. And after I turned off in the AMD driver software, I turned off the GIF replay thingy. It just was fine somehow. I don't know how those are related, but that fixed it. And then the microphone cutting out issue, I'm pretty sure that was just in general problem with the USB ports, because I also had occasional problems with my keyboard just not taking inputs. Like sometimes for, let's just say for 5 minutes every 30 seconds, it would just not take inputs for like 10, sometimes 20 seconds. And then it would be totally fine for hours and then just glitch out again. In a somewhat random sort of cycle. It was very weird and confusing. Which is why I hadn't fixed it. And then eventually I decided to go and update my mainboard's driver, firmware, BIOS, UEFI, whatever you want to call it. Technically it's the UEFI. People don't know what the UEFI is, so I just tend to call it BIOS, even though that's inaccurate. And being technically correct is the best kind of correct. Holy shit, these stairs are fucking cancerous. And so far there were no further issues. And one of the change notes for one of the versions that had been released since the version that I have installed said improved USB compatibility. And also a friend of mine said that they remember hearing about some USB issues previously with AMD stuff. I think with AMD CPUs, which is kind of weird because the only thing I changed was graphics card and PSU. And actually, the USB issues were also happening before I changed the power supply. So basically, just changing the graphics card somehow caused USB issues. But since the driver update, I haven't had any issues. Bear in mind that was on Sunday, so I haven't used my computer that much since, but seems fine. Nobody has complained about my microphone cutting out so far, again, so I guess we're good. Very interesting Odyssey the past weekend, or extended weekend, I guess. I don't even know how many hours I spent trying to troubleshoot and pinpoint these issues. But system seems to be working now, and I did extensive stress testing with the new power supply. Actually ran CPU and GPU stress tests simultaneously for 3 hours, and the system didn't shut down, so I guess it's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot a very important fun fact. When I was still running on the old power supply and my system was just shutting down, I didn't want to put in my old graphics card again, DDU, install NVIDIA driver again and all that. So the fix that I chose was just to underclock my GPU so hard that the transient spikes wouldn't knock the whole system offline. It's not stupid if it works, so you can't call it stupid. But this guy does so much damage. So that's about what I've been up to last weekend, and then the streams, I guess. As I said, somehow the Saturday stream was totally fine, and then the Sunday stream was just plagued with issues. No, that's not the one I wanted to load. But fortunately, I know a thing or two about computers, and I have plenty of friends that know a lot about computers. I don't understand how the dodging works. Like, it just seems random. Like, sometimes it will hit me, sometimes it won't hit me, so... I'm not even gonna bother trying to figure out how to dodge. Seems stupid. So, here we are now, new graphics card. And a seemingly stable system. And hopefully no more USB issues as well. And as Nargor already figured out by asking, yeah, that basically means I can run pretty much, or I can run and stream pretty much any game now. So I guess technically Wilson is also back on the table, but I don't think I'm gonna do Skytest streams. Maybe like a filler stream if I don't have anything else to play and I just feel like it, but I don't feel the gameplay is that interesting, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing a lot of Wilson streams, but I might just stream it over at budget Skytest. Because hopefully there should now be no more missed frames due to rendering lag. Which is the reason why I previously refrained from streaming it. Because it would just sometimes have excessive issues. This guy is so fucking strong. How am I dodging? It makes no sense. I shouldn't try to figure it out, but I just can't help myself, and it's just frustrating that I can't. Hey Wilson, I don't know. I wouldn't get too excited about it. with this. The fact that I'm fighting on these stairs makes it so bad. Oop, nice. Like, especially because I've already beaten the story, I'm just in the end game doing some various farming. Just... I don't think it's particularly exciting to watch, but you're free to think otherwise, of course. I think I need to remap my item use to something that is not enter. That's very difficult to reach in the heat of battle. Fuck you. So do you think that Wilson's a piece of garbage after all? Not a piece of garbage, but also not a great game either. I got it for 10 euros, and I'd say that's a fair price. For this, like, as a discounted price. I mean, I basically buy pretty much all games on sale, so my baseline price comparison is a lot, or price expectancy is a lot lower. But something that is very, very negative about Wilson, I can already say, is the servers. So they have online multiplayer, which is great. It runs on server, which I guess, you know, helps to combat cheating and all that. But the servers are just not very reliable, honestly. Like, they work, but there's a very good chance you'll just have a quarter to maybe even half a second of delay on some things. It's so basically, if you want to play online, you don't get to play hardcore. That's how I felt about it. And also, you could sometimes, I had situations where I would just get stun locked for 4 seconds straight. So now imagine you're stunned for 4 seconds straight, and then it also lags for another half a second, and that's the and then after 4.5 seconds, that's the next time you get to heal in the heat of battle. That's just not particularly fun for the player. So meh. But if you're just playing single player, I guess it's decent. I guess if you get either if you inform yourself or if you get lucky. I'm not gonna tell you which ones because you probably consider that a spoiler, but I will just tell you, balancing is garbage. Like, terrible. I just did my own build. I just tried some stuff out. Whatever skill looked cool and seemed to complement the other skills, so I could have like some multi-target, some single target, and you know, all of that. And I was basically stuck at level 40 end game. Then I looked up a build guide, and I literally all I didn't change any gear. Exact same gear, except I guess a different weapon, which is worse because it was just a generic weapon that I found compared to one for my previous build that was somewhat optimized. So basically same gear, just different skills, and I was immediately able to clear up to like level 60. And that's not exaggeration. And then with the gear that I found then, I was able to jump up to 79, and now I'm doing like, I could probably do like 100, level 100 stuff. When before I could barely do level 40. Literally from changing out my skills. Like, that's how badly they were balanced, apparently. To be fair, the skill that I played was, according to one guy that I saw, absolutely fucking garbage tier. Almost loaded. But, like, how is the balancing this bad? That one skill makes the game almost unplayable, and then another one, comparison, trivializes the entire game. So that is not very good for such a game. They promised that they will release Chapter 4 soon. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't know if you're implying what I think you're implying, but probably not. They were talking about Chapter 4 2 years ago. At this point, if they don't give a release date, they can just fuck off. That's roughly how I feel about it with Chapter 4. Like, or maybe maybe let me put it this way. I'll believe it when I see it. Like, they keep posting monthly dev update blog thingies, and it's just okay. I mean, yeah, you have all these great plans, and when are they actually going to happen? I mean, it's great that you're putting some thought into it, but like, thoughts only get you so far. Show that you're actually, like, proof that you're actually doing something. Release something. And with Chapter 4, as I said, I'm pretty sure it was already talked about. Like, when the game came out, it was like, okay, Chapter 4 will follow soon, TM, and then the game was so broken that they still haven't released Chapter 4, so yeah, I'll start caring when it's there. How long is this game? I'm in its storyline. 10 hours, maybe? Of course, depends on how many times you die and all that, but 10, 15 hours-ish, I would say. What I can tell you, though, already, is that Wolzen is infinitely better than Warhammer Chaos Bane, because Warhammer Chaos Bane, I could barely bring myself to play for like 12 hours, because it was just so boring and bland. And with Wolzen, I think I've already played it for 30 hours, which is pretty decent. But as I said, the lag issue on multiplayer is just a huge problem, in my opinion, because multiplayer is just very integral to these kinds of games, in my opinion. That's the word. I just realized I skipped one of your messages earlier, or actually multiple. No offense was intended, but probably this game is half-ass crap. I have no dodging. If you're talking about Hollow Knight, nope. It very much has dodging and skillful combat. If you're not talking about Hollow Knight, I'm sorry, I forgot the context about that message. I'm telling you, I wouldn't call Hollow Knight a masterpiece if it was just okay. I do mean that it is a masterpiece. It is just genuinely that well made. Everything just feels right. The atmosphere, the music, the art style, I like it, but I guess, of course, it's subjective. Balancing for everything, but the optional, super difficult endgame DLC, but I guess fair enough. Come on. Okay, no. Give me all of your money. Fucking dark in here. Oh, that was for the killing spree. That's not. I got actually scared. What new games are you going to play, Skydis? I'm just gonna refer you to my games channel on Discord. Like, whatever is in there, basically. If I find a game that looks interesting, I'll probably put it on the list in that channel. That's also basically my list to keep track of games I might want to play. But to be more specific, for the near future, I'm not gonna give any promises, obviously, but possibly some Last Epoch multiplayer, like when it actually comes out, not the beta, so early March. I see what
I can see what you see not.
I see what you see not.
Vision
Really?
eyes
You have the sound and you write I
When
see.
you turn, they will be gone.
Oh, come on, man.
Whispering their hidden song.
Oh,
Then
you missed
see
the
what cannot
cat.
be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind.
I wanted to read it out, and my mind was immediately like so confused. So I already kind of stumbled over my words on the first sentence, because I didn't immediately notice what was wrong, but I noticed that something was wrong. I can see what you see not. Yeah, come on, man. You even have the sound. You missed the word. There's me. Yeah, so last epoch, probably. As for other new games, I don't really have that many other games that look appealing that I feel like I'm gonna be playing soon. Like back to Grim Dawn with the Reign of Terror mod, maybe. And Elden Ring if it goes on sale for cheap enough. But probably what I'm gonna be doing instead is Demon's Souls. Gonna have to look into setting up RPCS3 and all that. Figure out how to dump a PS3 BIOS and all of that, but maybe. Holy shit, I just almost shat my pants. What the? Oh, damn. Okay, you know what? Before I continue, let me just actually catch up. So that answers that question instead of Ellie. Oh, well, yeah. I guess maybe Elden Ring, Demon's Souls, Grim Dawn modded. Other than that, I don't think there was anything else that I was particularly looking forward to. Superfuse first needs to get their shit together. Well, I'm even going to consider playing that game. If you don't know, it's another Diablo. Like, it launched into early access like a few weeks ago, but it is in a very, very, very rough shape. Not ready for early access at all, in my opinion. Okay, where was I? Well, at least they are not shitting at you like arrogant assholes. Wilson Studios aren't very nice guys. I'm just gonna say you're very much just convoluting what different people are saying. Like, yes, they didn't prevent such behavior on their Discord and haven't... well, I don't know if they've banned those people or anything, but that doesn't make them responsible. If I just create a Discord and then I just decide to not moderate it, does that make me a bad person? Like, actually, do you think if I were to make a Discord and that just gets super popular, I don't know, let's just think of some example. I make a Discord themed around some particular topic. I make a Discord around learning game music, like learning to play game music on guitar. And that Discord just gets very popular, lots of people on there. And at some point I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of not interested in guitar anymore. I'm not gonna leave the server, but I kind of lose interest, so I stop reading there. And because of that, bad behavior is not punished. Does that make me a bad person? Does that make me arrogant, an asshole, or anything? You're free to have your own opinion, but I'm just gonna say if you think that that's the case, then I think something is very wrong with you. So, how you think about and feel about Neocore is very much up to you, but I think you're blaming them too much for what happened on their Discord. It's not good that it happened, but I don't think you can really fault them that much. Like, I don't know how many people they are. I don't know if they... Like, they need to have somebody that moderates the Discord. Like, that person needs to get paid then, I guess. So, you basically need a social media manager, which is another person to hire. And question is, can your company afford that? Is a social media manager worth it? The answer is no, then, well, do you just not have a Discord? People are gonna make a Discord anyway, so you might as well offer them an official one. So you can at least sort of have all people in one place and also announce new things to your fan base instead of having to join like 7 different community Discords. Anyway, that's enough ranting about that topic. Where was I? Oh yeah, they're not shitting at you. Well, I mean on you, but whatever. They're not shitting on you, but in a way, they're doing that. I would argue. Like, with the chapter 4 release being like, yeah, it'll happen soon, and then it's just never happening. That's also disrespectful and all that, so... Wait. What? What? I think I'm dead. I don't know what to do. Fuck. So I would just urge you to consider not so strongly demonizing one party just because you think that another party is doing stuff better. Like you seem to be, for lack of better word, just strongly fanboying. Oh my fucking god, that damage. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put on some armor. Let's try this again. Okay, but as I said, enough of that ranting. Shut up. We already heard that. I guess they can eventually fix multiplayer someday. Sure, they can. But they're selling a product that is advertised as having multiplayer. And I would just argue what they are providing is not properly working multiplayer. Like, if you advertise as a feature having multiplayer, but it doesn't properly work, I would just call that misleading or just false advertisement. Of course, where you draw the line is very subjective. Like, some people might say, okay, quarter of a second delay is okay still, at least it's multiplayer. But then I'm just gonna say, okay, at what point is it not okay? If it had 2 seconds of delay, is that still... It's technically still multiplayer. And saying that that they can eventually fix it, sure, is correct. But how long has it taken them to release Chapter 4? The answer is we don't know because it's still not here yet. So if they can't even release after 2 years something that was already planned or at least announced and teased on release, I'm not holding my breath for them to fix multiplayer. So, yeah. It's like I would just consider it a very bare bones multiplayer implementation. But do bear in mind, maybe I just happen to play on bad servers. Like, maybe I always get unlucky or something. Or maybe their... hello? Maybe their EU server provider is just terrible and, you know, maybe it's... maybe the game just runs super well in America and Asia. Obviously, I can't test for that. But as an EU customer, not a good experience. Okay, where was I? Not good. I think that if you want, you can write about it in Wilson Studios Discord. I'm just gonna go back to what I already mentioned about some other things. If they're not aware that their multiplayer servers are shit, then I don't see how they would ever be able to fix it. Like, if they're not aware of such glaring issues, then there's no point in telling them. And if they are aware, then there's also no point in telling them. So, like, either way, I would call it pointless. I would call it pointless to tell them. Want to say something else? Oh yeah, and if you were talking about Chapter 4 not coming out, I'm pretty sure they know that people want Chapter 4, but they no longer fear lava or ooze. Okay. I'm pretty sure they know that people want Chapter 4, but for whatever reason they can't deliver. So asking about that obviously wouldn't help. And what can you tell about Wilson's difficulty? Some people write that Wilson is annoyingly easy and have not challenged into difficulty. one of the biggest difficulties was definitely two of the biggest difficulties I experienced were lag and I guess just my poor choice of skills. Like, I would say, yeah, the game was kind of tough, but that was probably because I just happened to pick very, 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 very bad skills, as in super underpowered skills. But, trying to think, I can't really think of a time where the game was like super challenging. The main issues I had was that because my skills were so weak, okay, they just one-hit me. I couldn't adequately kill enemies, so I couldn't get better gear, and then it was just like this whole Ouroboros problem where it's just how do you break into the cycle of better gear? Like, I need better gear. To get better gear, I need to kill strong enemies. But to kill strong enemies, I need better gear. But to get better gear, and so on. And because of my weak skills, I was just not able to kill stronger enemies, so I couldn't acquire better gear. So I was just kind of stuck there. That made it very difficult. But like, difficult in a non-fun way. Difficult in just, okay, I'm powerless. I'm basically just trying to fight one enemy at a time. Just always one-on-one. Don't get stun-locked and just hope you don't die in one hit and instantly chuck a potion when you take damage. You know, the non-fun type of challenge. There's also the fun type of challenge, which is, oh, this enemy has well-telegraphed attacks. You have to dodge them. You have to be careful with where you stand. Maybe there's even some further mechanics, you know? Like that other game does, called Last Epoch. Wilson's bosses, some of them had some interesting mechanics, but overall, meh. But as I said, I mostly experienced difficulty because I was poorly geared and had shitty skills that I picked, so I don't know how representative that is. I think it's gonna be easier than Victor Vran though. At least with that Victor Vran hard mode. But actually, I don't know. I'm not confident in that comparison. I don't have a good comparison. And obviously it depends on your playstyle, how much farming you do and all that, but there's your generic enough answer. Okay, so as soon as I step over this line, they will start attacking. Okay, where was I? You told about hardcore multiplayer, but let me tell you this, there's no hardcore mode in Wilson. After what you told, I understand why. I'm pretty sure there is hardcore mode, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, if there's hardcore, at least if you're playing in multiplayer, like online, it's basically unplayable. Diablo 1 narrator is in Blasphemous nowadays. Diablo 1 doesn't have a narrator, they just have some characters that had some voice lines. Alright, let's ignore their Discord issues. This spot answered me after 2 weeks. It's good that I refunded their game before they answered to me. They have no normal 4K spot in their game, which is not that old. A lot of other things which I disliked in Van Helsing. Combat impact is not satisfying. You're waving your sword in the air. Dislike that in character settings. I also disliked it. Well, all the latter are subjective, I would say. The things that you dislike. The 4K, yeah, that is odd, but you can just play at lower resolution. It's not like it makes it unplayable. I'm with you that it's odd, but I wouldn't really call that a huge issue, oversight, or fault on their part. It's just very weird and not forward thinking from them. And as for responding after 2 weeks, yeah, that fucking sucks, but welcome to the modern world. Either you get a response after several days or sometimes even weeks, or you get a response within a day, but it's just an automated response and it doesn't help you at all. or you get the worst of both. And they respond late and with an automated response. Sadly, that's just how support is. Which is not an excuse, but I'm just saying, if you're comparing to other companies, it's unfortunately standard practice, so you can't really deduct points from that for that, but it is of course shitty. And you're free to do whatever you want with your money. Don't buy it if you don't like it. Hello Hex, it's a lot more complicated than that. Wolf Studios made a lot of damage to their reputation. Game looks like 2001 or even older. It's a mod for a game that came out in 1993 or so. But it's a lot higher resolution and better looking textures, but the base game is like ancient. Hi, if you're talking about me, then I refunded NeoGame and will never buy any game from them again. Never heard of that game. Sounds like some small developer. You're talking about Wilson? I don't know if they're small. Van Helsing, I don't think they're small. This is a mod made by one person, so definitely. Also, I like that we now have the duality of man and chat. We have two Russians, both very much caring about graphics of video games. One of them wanting them to be colorful and bright, the other one wanting a dark atmosphere and hating it. I just find that interesting. Wait, why is the door still open? No! Close it! God damn it. This is like Diablo 3D X Minecraft. Wow. It is Diablo 3D. It literally is. It's a mod for... I don't know if you're familiar with Doom, but... to put it simply, it's basically a mod for the original Doom that makes it play like a Diablo game, but in first person. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. I want to play this. For like $5 to $10 you can. I think if you type !D3D, I think I have a link to the mod. You need to buy Heretic. You can just buy that on GOG, install it, and then set up GZ Doom or Zendronum or something. One of the two. Both work, I believe. And then you can set up Diablo 3D. It's not as easy as just downloading it and running it. We can have a simple of the puns sample. No, the sample is just that you get my puns. Looks like shit in 1440p on my display. I tried. Yeah, that one I will just call... That's an issue that is specifically... specifically... You have that issue. Because you have apparently very, very high standards and expectations. I don't know anyone else that would call 1440p looking like shit. That's just... Yeah. But I guess for your standards and expectations, like the way you want your games to look, you just probably shouldn't buy anything older than like maybe 2016 or so. Just because they might not look pretty enough or not support 4K or both. The skull does look a little bit flat, like someone said on it. All of these are very flat because they literally are. They are 2D. They're just rotated based on where you're looking, because that's how they did it back in the days. Who's the second Russian? Mystery, yes. Looks harder than a flat version. What? Good Russians are best Russians. I don't think it makes much of a difference. Yeah. I don't think it makes much of a difference if they're secretly or openly Russian, but you're free to have your own opinion. What the fuck am I missing? How would I defeat these guys? Like, they literally take 0 damage. they had some kind of armor, it would probably show, right? I don't know, I'm just gonna run, fuck you. Use firewall. I wish I had that. Time to explore, die and reload, and then figure out what to do. Can I maybe lose aggro? If I just keep running? Apparently not. Nope. Hiding is not an option. I didn't see any buttons either. But I mean, it's a little hard to tell, I will say that, so I'm not gonna rule out that I missed some button somewhere. But this does feel very unfair. Which leads me to believe that there is something that I'm missing. Gonna scout the entire wall here, but I think I just need to find the rune to open this. Can I do anything with these? No, I need a sapphire rune. What would you do if it was 2D? I don't know. It would just play very differently. I don't know if I would play it at all. That's just weird. I don't know how to explain it, but like, but I like dark games. Blasphemous because it clicks with me. Hard times in my life saw dead bodies, racketeers. Under risk of kidnapping, so this dark game, they give me feeling like even in such dark world, good guy can win. Something like this. Dark games have something in my subconsciousness which likes them. I mean, I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but like I basically don't care. Like, you can like games for whatever reason. That's totally valid. Like, you should play whatever you like and enjoy. And if you enjoy this, then you should play this. And if you don't, then just don't play it. You don't have to justify your choice of games to anyone. Well, you probably don't have to. It depends. Maybe if you're playing a rape or pedophile simulator, it's a different story. Yeah, I'm dead. I have no fucking clue what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so not over there. Just gonna explore everything. Somebody has any idea, let me know, because I fucking don't. Okay, next one. Panties. Wait, did I lose aggro? I think I might have lost aggro by jumping on here. No, I think they're trying to attack me, but their pathfinding is just broken. IMO to openly declare yourself Russian. Like only declaring yourself gay or bisexual nowadays, or even worse. It's interesting that you're using that example, where just depending on where you're from, there's very different results. Like if you openly declare or admit that you're gay in Russia, you're probably in a lot of trouble, whereas in other places it's the other way around, I guess. Where am I? Oh. Okay, cool. But I can't comment on that at all, because I wouldn't know. I basically only know, let me think. I think I basically only know 3 Russian people. No, as in I've talked to them. So I can't really comment much on whether what you say is true or not. Wah. Wah. You want me to tell a short story about my life in America? I'm not gonna stop you. I can only tell you afterwards if I wanted you to tell it. But since you came here for to interact with the stream, that would probably align with that. So go ahead. I guess we did everything down here. Okay, you know what? I might as well save. Seems to work. Literally just gonna play around their faulty AI, because I don't know how you're supposed to deal with them. If I could deal any damage to them, I would try to fight them. I'd just throw on armor and just go for it, but since I deal literally 0 damage, I have no clue what I am supposed to do. Yeah, that doesn't look like a good idea. It could come in here any moment now. I have to be very careful. Did I find this? Yeah. Don't even understand how they're still stuck outside, but hey, that's clearly the intended way, right? I feel like one of these is just gonna be a trap. Okay, just walk in here and then something bad happens. That's it, really. Lived in America, yep, 1 part. That was just some random various loot. Oh, can I open this? Did I pick up a green rune? I didn't even realize. Must have. Actually, I could try using a proper weapon on them. Okay, I guess this works. I think that's the last one that's aggroed. Okay, I'm gonna do another save. Interesting. So my fists just deal 0 damage for some reason. So you literally just have to have a weapon to be able to fight them. If you don't, you're just screwed. That is fucking brutal game design. Ugh. Easy kill streak farming. Kappa 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, what was that? Okay, so my fuck knock with my axe is no longer enchanted. Cool, so I have to reload. Was axe brokey. Rip. Oh. Maybe now? Why wasn't I... Whatever. Okay. Just gonna try to conserve my ammo for those dudes. It just means it'll take forever, but so be it. Come on. They come from behind? Sure. You're not this fast in regular Diablo, correct? When I married an American girl there, I decided to visit her parents and then I brought gifts to them. Gifts were sweets. They told me to taste them first because they were scared that I'm going to poison them for some fucking insane reason. I'm not just an ordinary man, but like I'm some sort of KGB or FSB fucking agent. Well, to be fair, propaganda is... Some people have very strong beliefs about other cultures. Put it that way. Also for me, but then I understood that people were seriously scared of me, so this things about antipathy really exists. Yeah, you just... I mean, I guess I would just try to prove them wrong and just show them that I'm actually a good person, but probably not a good... Yeah, they came from behind. Probably not a good starting point for any relationship if the parents are just that distrustful. No, you're not gonna run around me. Fuck you. No. Fight me like somebody with dignity. Don't run around me. Holy shit. These enemies are such a joke in terms of the damage they deal. And then the skeletons are actually kind of a threat. And then you have the, what were they called? Something crawlers that will just absolutely obliterate you. Very weird balancing. Whew. Okay. We good, I think. Looting time. Just gonna check everything now. Agree Bennings 3D indeed. Yeah, now even worse. Yep. Sorry it happened like that for you, Cat Bennings, Nargor Games Bennings. Why? There it is. Eggs. Why are they all aggro now? The aggro system in this game just seems broken. And I'm just gonna stand here. They can all just come from here. It's not straight out of some kind of bad TV show for that to happen. Yeah, you just... It's the sad reality that you just get very, I guess, racist people everywhere. Just... Some people are just raised by very distrusting parents that just decide to side with whatever they're told by their parents, and then it just gets passed down. It's sad that people don't just decide to evaluate people individually and just throw them all in one bucket. Like, you're from this place, so you must be this. That's the sad reality we live in. If you're gonna be upset about that fact of reality, oh boy, do I have some bad news for you. Holy fuck, it is so dark. I already did turn up the brightness so I could properly see. Okay, so I just get the map. That's nice, I guess. Okay, nothing here. Just trying to check all the corners. Nope. I already have that. Okay, I guess we got everything we needed from here. Why is that part not explored? Why are you here? How did you even get here? Definitely been there. It's very weird. Right, that's the exit. Oh, I guess it's time to die. Okay, where was I? I can see what you see not. No, I see what you see not. Didn't you pay attention to what was written on the screen previously? How dare you? Propaganda of course, if you're a KTV and you have antidote anyway. True. But I guess people don't think that far. They just think, oh, bad people want to kill me. In the most obvious way possible. Death from electricity. Yeah, I don't get it either. No, it's okay. I'm a sane man. I have no grudge for them. They're just old people watching TV. Yeah, media has way too much influence over people's opinions, especially nowadays. I'm stating that almost all the people watching TV are trusting propaganda. Yep. People who like to think and analyze things are reading books. In Russia, it turned into a horrifying mess eventually. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a place everywhere. People will just get rallied up about pretty much anything just because they decide to believe some TV show moderator or whoever they decide to align their values with. I think books are better too. For TV, you don't need to use the brain. In some circumstances, you can, but TV is generally made to just be passively consumed. So yeah. It's okay, Nargor. I just learned then when you appear somewhere, then people have to learn you. Only then they start trusting you. Yeah, that's true to a degree. I guess people are just... I guess that's pretty much always true. Just how much people distrust you inherently. You know, some people might at first think you're gonna murder them, and other people might just be like, okay, you know what, you can be around me, but I'm always gonna have an eye on you. Nobody trusts strangers in Russia too. I mean, from what I've heard, that seems like a very reasonable way to go about it in Russia, but hey, maybe what I heard was also wrong and based on propaganda and misinformation campaign to accomplish, I don't know, something. Whatever they are trying to accomplish. I'm just gonna try my best to evaluate people on an individual basis, on their actions, behaviors, and willingness to do things or refrain from doing things. And you should do the same. Because anything else is just prejudice. You're allowed to be skeptical, but that's about it. Okay, there's gonna be a fucking big fight. Holy hell, so much loot. That is... wow. I don't trust this at all. You have friends in Russia, they are very good friends. People, you know, everyone is a separate team. People get very wound up in politics, especially. I don't know how it is in Russia, but I know that in America people will just abandon friendships over one person voting left and the other one voting right or whatever else. Just, oh, you have different political beliefs. You're a literal racist and Nazi and you must be eradicated from the earth because you're the incarnation of evil. Americans. Reasonable. Obviously all of them, because I'm not prejudiced. But it's also very much possible that they just have bigger population and more media presence, so you just hear more of that. I was expecting a big boss fight. I'm a little disappointed. Really scared as to how much hatred there is in the world nowadays. It's quite threatening to mankind itself. Yeah, honestly, it would be better. It would be better if the entire humanity was wiped out. Like, genuinely, we don't deserve to live on this planet. As a race in its entirety, we're just terrible, and we shouldn't be here. Wait. Huh? You are whisked. I didn't get to read that. Fuck you. Yeah, that doesn't open, which is good. Okay, so in theory I could jump over there, but what's the point? So many weirdos voluntarily join army in Russia and take part in the bloodshed in Ukraine and eventually die there in a ridiculous way. Why? Money, and because they are indoctrinated and they just genuinely believe in, I guess, the vision or whatever you want to call it that is sold to them. They actually just believe that, well, whatever you are being told, like that Ukraine belongs to Russia or that they're evil and must be punished or something along those lines. That would be my assumption. I think a little more health still. Let's just go for around 30 and then go for that. Skill wise, we're just gonna keep investing in crits. Oh, it maxes out at 10. That is bad. Maybe I go for this and just try to dodge just to kill stuff faster. Heal yourself instantly, regenerate extra health afterwards. Actually, that seems useful. What do I need for that? Blood rush. I need that thingy. Okay. And then I wanted to save. Where was I? I don't understand what's going on with these people. Yeah, what I said. Most people just do what others do and don't know why only do it be friends because friends on TV told them to. Yeah, it's a lot easier to not think for yourself. And also, if you're just raised in a way to not critically think, then you won't stop to think, oh, this is weird. You just be like, okay, I'm told to do this, so I'll just do this. You won't question it. That's just literally how you are if you're raised like that. Again, Gandalf is a dangerous and arrogant asshole of a wizard. I think. True. Not even a wizard. He's a warlock practicing black magic. Damn, you're onto him. I'm happy that at least Skyters don't judge by just origin of a man. I mean, everybody does. I just do to a very, very small degree. You know, basically everybody is racist. Just some people are strongly racist and many people are not very racist. You always have some implicit biases. Just need to keep them to a reasonable level. Skyters knows gay and Russian are just people like everyone else. Gay or Russian, pick one. You can't be both. And how not to think critically if it can get fucking killed. You do realize that the realization that you could get killed requires critical thinking. Like, to realize that you're in a box, you have to first think outside of the box. Which is exactly what you're trying to accomplish. So you're just in this unwinnable state. You have to be outside of the box to think outside of the box. But to get outside of the box, you have to first think outside of the box. But to think outside of the box, you have to be outside of the box so you can realize that there is an outside of the box. And it just doesn't work. Why so many stars in your messages? Because you have filtering on and Torvik likes using strong language? I'm a cat. Yeah, of course, now that we're talking about boxes, Cat Peasant starts speaking again. You know what? I'm just gonna change the topic. I mean, you can feel free to continue talking about it, but I also want to talk about something else, so screw you. I will also be updating my OBS probably after today's stream. And I will likely also be getting rid of voice meter, which, if everything goes well, it won't make a difference to the stream. You won't be able to tell anything. If things don't go well, then, well, who knows? I updated OBS. Everything could be broken, or nothing is broken. Or maybe some things are broken. And as for voice meter, well, it just basically just means that things get a little simpler for me. For those of you unaware, I really need to stop saying like as a filler word. That just makes me seem very ineloquent. God damn it. I was trying to say, right. I'm using voice meter, or I was. Well, I'm still using it right now, but I'm using it to separate audio into different tracks, so I can have stuff that's routed to the stream and stuff that's not routed to the stream. Because some things you might not want to have audible on stream, like music, because copyright and all that. But there's other ways now to do it, as I found out, which are only in OBS, so I can just simplify my whole audio setup, which is nice. And hey, less software running is always a good thing. Map completed. I didn't know that's a thing. The first time I've seen a map completed thing. I'm just gonna guess that's the only part where I haven't been yet. Alright, I go around. Yeah, where else would I go? I don't see anywhere else to go. I gotta be careful here to not walk off. I think I remembered that. And then we go here. What? Why is it flashing red? What? Okay. Guess we're done here. I'm gonna save before I go here, just in case there's an ambush. Game files. Save. 36.
Games.
Okay,
Games.
where was I?
Games. Games.
Unexpected,
Games.
expected. There you go. Just love Sky, this cat pet Nargor. Yeah, so decent guys. Even Sky's shitting on me sometimes. I shit on everyone. Not equally. That's not because of discrimination. That's just because I shit on whoever I feel like in any given moment. If you just happen to be shat on more often, then get shit on. That's all I can tell you. Come back. I didn't mean it, come back! Ha! Get shit on, idiot. I did mean it, fuck you. What was that?
Games.
No, that was not games. Shut up, you're lying. Huh. I wonder. Sorry, but I saw no stars. I'm using tons of foul language all the time. That's the reason I suppose. Yeah, there's probably some kind of language filtering you can enable on Twitch. Imagine if you played Harry Potter like everyone else. Lol, Skytis. Well, aside from the fact that I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, I'm also a huge not J.K. Rowling fan. She's a terrible person, and even though she wasn't directly involved with the game, she still receives money from it, so I'm just like, the game is not particularly enticing and it supports a terrible person, so all the more reason not to play it. And also it would be very stupid to play it from a streaming standpoint because it is so oversaturated. Not good. Maybe Twitch is censoring for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know what else it would be. Hello, me. Games indeed. Okay, folks, have a great stream. Going to sleep. Good night. Stay safe. And I don't know. Don't go have a good third thing. Get out, I guess. No, put in Thunderstorm. Oh, I guess he doesn't want to put his points there. Oh god, there's another one. Okay. Just gonna take this very slow. I don't want to fight the boss with other enemies around because I'm gonna have to keep kiting it in circles here. Come on. Hello? Thank you. Wah. Fuck you. Meeben. Nightorvik. Meepenings. Thank you, Hex. Hey, me. Yes, I am back. How did you know? Hi, back. I'm Skytus. Oh. Stupid bats. Oh, you know, okay, there's some personal things going on in my life lately. How are you? I understand. I have the same. It's a bad day, but tomorrow will be better. That's what you'd like to think. Because if not, then, well, why bother? Come on. Thanks, guys. That was such touching words. I don't know what you're referring to, but you're welcome. I talk too much, so I can't remember every single thing I say. That's only one of... No, that's 2, 3... What? Is that an art? I get one hit by them. Good to know, bad news. Okay, well... I don't know what I did again, because messages are only shown for a fraction of a second. And you're just expected to look while in combat. Isn't there another dude around here? Oh? I guess he changed his mind and came back the other way. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna start using armor next Monday. How about that? Today I'm just gonna keep going without armor just for the challenge, but since several enemies are now one-hitting me, I think I really need to start putting on some armor very soon. But today I'm just gonna keep going like this, because I can. Okay, let's save this. And let's catch up. Where was I? I have to go. Well, then have a good evening, or I guess a good night rather. See you later. Thanks for the stream. Go to bed. I will in about an hour. I won't be going to bed, but I'll be ending the stream. Emote equals G Knight Torvik. No, that literally doesn't work. You can't assign a variable that hasn't been defined before. At least not... Well, I guess it works in some languages, but no, I won't allow that. Emote here, Hex. And I think I go to bed as well. Rip Cat Peasant. Goodbye. Oh. Gute Nacht, alle. Woo Nargor. Just end Cat Peasant in an hour. What? I don't get it. Well, it's only me and me, I guess. I think. How was the sauna? Yeah. Nice. Good. Didn't take damage. Hello? I'm here, you fucking idiot. Was an archer. Not even warm. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Nope. Did you attempt any further Diablo 09ing? Sure. Reasonable. Might actually try it again once I get some more time. I'm done with all my stream things. So hopefully at some point this week. Bitch, get outplayed. Oh shit, that's another one. We are good for now. For a moment I thought he just turned around. Stop playing with the doors! What the fuck? Oh, come on. Why did the archer not attack this time around? Why is AI so weird in this game? Okay. Try this again. There's one more behind me, I'm fucked. Okay. Back here, so we're kind of safe, or at least see when we're attacked. We are investing into this so we can get the other thingy. Save 38. Okay, nice. Get another enemy aggroed. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yep, bats are reasonable. Maybe I should just not aggro that bad. I'm ready. I see you. Fuck you. Holy shit! How many bats? Well, this is not good. I need to clear this out so I can go around the corner, break line of sight with that bat, and then kill. Yes, just like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go around. Okay, you're still chilling. Awesome. Okay, I aggroed everything from here. Go all the way. S key. Fuck. Die! Holy shit! 3 HP! Ah, god damn it. Fucking Christ. I'm gonna lose my mind. These bats are just batshit crazy. bad. Okay. Most of the beds taken care of. At least the ones on this side, I guess. On most. Somebody? It actually might be in the room to my left. Just keep fortiling the archers. Okay. That actually somehow worked out. Huh. For a moment I thought, you know what, that's gonna be inside of the room. Good thing I double checked. That's ruin, okay. I'm gonna go around because I don't trust the guy in the middle, and I'd rather try to fight him at the very end. I don't know which kind of runes I have. I don't know if that would even show up in my inventory. Oh, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna try to open that door. He's gonna want to fight. Yeah, that's not too bad. Unless he has some other moves that I haven't seen yet, but if he's melee, then this is a freebie. Okay. This is actually going surprisingly well right now. Oh, that's a bad. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, reasonable. Just get hit like 7 times by the same fucking attack. Thanks. It's a fucking attack, specifically, because it fucks you. Okay, it's open. Does open. Oh, that was just a button. I see. Oh no, I'm dead. I think I regenerate so much health. I was really expecting a huge ambush here. And we have the town portal. What is this? Dungeon level 16? Don't see why I need the torch shrine, but We'll take it after I'm done here. This is literally just almost free loot. These zombies are a fucking joke, so free loot in my book. Are we at? What do you want now? In the beginning, that fucking startled me. How dare you? In the beginning, there was a subscriber.
Okay.
Elaborate. And thank you for giving me all of your sub money. No need, but want. Yes, yes, want. Question is, who do you want? Did Egg? Egg already friendzoned you. Well, I guess that doesn't make you ungay, so maybe you're still gay for Egg. I mean, what? What's that? Icon of the Defender. And I love me some icons. Remember the good old days when you would just download fancy icon packs for your programs because you didn't have anything better to do with your time, I guess? Those were the days. Nowadays you just get 1 bit because people like foreskin. Weirdos. I didn't pay attention. What rune did I get? I think I got the yellow one. What have you been up to, mister? Mister, but I shut up. Fuck you. Okay. Meadosphere. Oh, over here. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, that's it? Okay, never mind. That's just free experience. Oh no, there's a lot more that just didn't want to come out. Oh god, what am I doing? Juking them, that's what I'm doing. Somehow this is working. Didn't mean to go into the room, but you know what? It's fine. I'll roll with it. They're not that threatening, honestly. Okay. Final few skeletons. I guess if you just rush in here mindlessly, they'll catch you off guard, but if you've gotten to this point in this game, you really know. Keep an eye out for it, especially since they're so prominently in your vision. You'll just know to not run in there. Oh yeah, my important files folder used to have save icon. Oh yeah, putting custom icons for your folders. Oh man, no, I was thinking more about programs, just like finding a higher resolution version of the program's icon or something like that, or just fancier things instead of just a folder for your file explorer. It would just be something different, just installing an entire icon or theme pack. I remember I think on the Windows XP I installed a WoW, like World of Warcraft theme pack, not because I mean I didn't play World of Warcraft, but just because I thought it looked cool. But I also got very confused about where stuff was for a while, because you're so used to the icons. at least it makes it unique. All the money. I like how they're actually just coming out one at a time. It's very convenient. Oh. Oh. They just... Oh, there we go. There's multiple. But as long as it's just skeletons, I'm really not particularly scared. I think even if they surround me, I could last for quite a while. If there was a bunch of bats or goats, I would be screwed. Or especially those ghost dudes from the Halls of the Blind. Like a group of those and I'm completely screwed. I don't have enough kiting room. So those are just complete overkill one hits. It's always tempting to aggro more enemies to just accelerate the process. I'm just trying to balance between aggroing many enemies accelerated but also not aggroing too many so I don't die, of course. Okay. No ranged enemies here, so we're good. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't bad, but it's totally fine. I kind of punched you through the wall, but you know what? You deserve it. Windows Vista let you right-click and delete the recycling bin from the desktop, so I replaced it with a recycling bin looking full, and my father spent 4 hours trying to delete the bin. Fun fact, I don't think I ever used Windows Vista. Pretty sure when it came out, I heard that it was very bad. And needed very, very high-end PCs and all that. So I didn't... And it was also buggy and prone for crashing and various other problems. So I didn't install it, but oh god. But I thought it looked very cool at the time, so I kind of wanted to install it for that, but I never did. So like, the only times I've ever used Vista was when I was at a friend's place and his PC had Windows Vista. But I very much skipped that one. Oh, this is going to be very bad. Yes. Okay, nice. Okay. Next, yes, please. Okay. Next one should be aggro. Fun fact, I used every Windows, and yes, that includes the first few on virtual machines and used them for a while. How bad was it? I think I used well, not even modes past. The earliest one I've actually used was 95. I definitely also used 98. Definitely 2000. Never really used ME. I think a friend of mine had ME. And I still remember at the time, I was like very curious Because I didn't really know the difference between ME and 2000, so I thought that ME was like a fancier or newer version or something. So I wanted to try it, but I was basically told that it's terrible and you shouldn't use it. But I was just very curious about it. Definitely used XP for quite a while. Skipped Vista, used 7. Don't think I've ever used 8. Neither 8 nor 8.1. Okay. I'm dead now. Unless... maybe I just should right-click them because that knocks them back. Actually, left click also knocks them back. He's just not getting knocked back. Holy fuck. How fucking lucky did I get that I punched this guy in a position that I could just kill the boss by cheesing him around the corner. Holy fuck. Insane play. I'm using Windows 10 right now, and I'm intending to not use Windows 11 until I absolutely have to. Because I want the product to actually work when I start using it. Very limiting. 95 was the first one that felt usable. Yeah, I mean, you had the whole Windows and all that properly, like with the desktop. And what was it called back then? My computer, the whole folder structure and everything was a lot more like it is nowadays. Was very different before that. Before that, it was what I remember seeing. Just you have a bunch of programs and you open them. Like more like a smartphone operating system, I guess. But I haven't used them, so hey, what the hell do I know? Did I mention that somebody threw my own smartphone at me and hit me in the head? Like, I don't even know, like over a year ago at this point, and I was actually bleeding. I guess you could say I got smartphoned. Holy shit. I just... Keybinds. God damn it. I literally was just about to use a health potion. I am so upset now. I upset and shut up. Been using 11 for a while now. I don't have a single complaint, to be honest. Right, different right click menu needs some getting used to, but that can be changed with the simple registry added. I'm sure Windows 11 is usable, but they just changed a lot of things for the sake of change, and I don't know any good reason to switch to 11, which is why I'm holding off. Like, it's just seems like a reskin version of Windows 10, basically. Just for the sake of being... I don't know what the whole reason for that is, honestly. It just seems stupid. Especially after they said that Windows 10 was supposed to be the last Windows and perpetually updated and all that. I mean, they could have just as well, if it's about the security thing, requirements, like the hardware requirements for Windows 11, And they could have just as well said, okay, starting from a certain Windows 10 version, you just don't get support anymore. Don't understand why they need to make it into a different Windows. But fortunately, my PC is supposedly does not fulfill the requirements for Windows 11. So at the very least, Windows won't just be like, haha, fuck you, I'm just gonna update you to Windows 11, even though you don't want that. Not like Microsoft would ever do such a thing. I mean, that would be terrible, right? But who knows? Maybe I'll never use Windows 11. Also a possibility. Maybe I'll just switch to Linux by then. Hello? Hi. Weird AI. Okay, let's regenerate some health and then save. Like my center taskbar with no third-party app in the new start menu has been pretty useful for me for easy access. Out of the way shortcut. Wait. Easy access but out of the way shortcuts for app. What? This 12 is supposed to come in 2024. I'll believe that when I see it. Or maybe Windows 11 is just a way for Microsoft to force even more ads and other garbage into the operating system. You know, maybe they're just trying to use Windows to boost their ad offerings. You know, some people say that, you know how when you search for something in the start menu and it just does some stupid web results, that might just be so they can pad their numbers, so Microsoft can be like, oh look, there's so much traffic going through Bing. This 10 equals ads, Windows 11 equals no ads. Well, the thing is, for now, but ultimately Microsoft wants money, so why would they not put ads there? Because people are going to put up with it. You know, that's how you always start out. You just build a customer base and then you start advertising to them or milking them in some other way. I don't see why they would put out Windows 11 if it wasn't for some bad reason. But we'll see. We'll see in a few years. Who knows? Maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, I'm definitely just crazy, but that's a different topic. Any who me? What? My head out. Off to bed. Have fun, kid. Maybe I will. Comedy. Well, I think I'm fucked. I tried to kite out more skeletons and I couldn't. outplayed, I guess. No! Not cool. Not cool at all, man. Okay, we're getting there again. Come on. Yes. Last one. Please. Yes. Hit. Nice. One cleared. Oh, I did hit him. Interesting. But I missed. No, please do not. Thank you. Come on. Shit. They're on this corner instead. God damn it. Bitch. Take one more. No, that was it. Money. Oh, interesting. Huh. I guess I'm done here. Refreshing red apple. What the fuck are you? Oh, you probably can't go up the stairs. Right? Surely. Doesn't sound like it's getting any closer. Okay. Oh. So I could just wait for extra help, but ideally I'm just gonna dodge anyway and then hope I'm fine. Skills. Yes. Into Blood Rush now. Options. Customize controls. Use skill 2. R. Okay. What? Oh, that was... Wait, how? Oh, that's skill 3. Ew. You know what? I'm just gonna... There you go, problem solved. Okay, that's... Excuse me? What? Did it seriously also not... Does this not change my... Save my key bindings? Oh no, wait, I changed my skills. Right, that's what I did. Brain. There we go. So realistically, what can I do? I can run down there and then axe him down, or whatever the fuck this is. Guess I'm just gonna try out this thing. Hope that it's some kind of gun. Yeah, and if this doesn't work, actually, no, I could throw down the explosive potions, but I want to try this thing because I'm actually curious. And you know what? I'm actually gonna overwrite this because interesting happened there. Holy shit. Okay, bitch! Get fucking owned. Okay. Oh, I didn't select the stat. Huh. There we go. Nice. Nice. Spirit. Okay, that's totally fine. Oh, he didn't get aggroed. Really thought he would get aggroed by that. So many items that I'm never gonna use. Whee! Okay, nice. Double damage, I think. That's what it was. I think I saw something about 2 times damage. And apparently I'm also getting insane health regen. Oh, fuck. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, that's how. Literally just... not impossible, but completely unreasonable without the shrine. Gonna do looting later. I just want to try to make use of the shrine while I still can. Well. Okay, it already wore off, I guess. Come on. Please? That was very close. Okay, looting time? Always use more magic potions and money. Surely I'll probably use it next stream when I'll start using items like armor and all that. I'm probably gonna go to town and actually buy a few things. Okay, so before I open this, I should probably once again save, because I really don't want to have to do that fight again. 47. How did I not get hit? That was so lucky. How did that open? Okay. Yeah, I'm one pretty okay. Let's open this one as well now. Bitch! Holy fuck. Okay, that's apparently a thing. Alright, I need to be very careful from now on. I'm already getting outshot. Okay, yeah, reasonable. Oh, this is supposed to be King Leoric's tomb. That makes a lot of sense. How was there Blood Raven in there, though? At least I think that was supposed to be Blood Raven. I guess I'm just not gonna press that button. Come on, next one. We'll get the healing stuff from here, huh? We save again? Holy fucking hell! It's nice though. You can just farm all the archers because the other one is blocking the knockback spot. God, there's way too many in there. Really? More? Don't. Just don't. No, why? Come on. Yes. The other one's also gonna open the door, or are they actually just gonna be reasonable? They get their monies. Looks like it. Oh my god, this is just going to take forever and ever and ever and ever. Why? Why are you running away? Why are you running? Why are you running? Apparently there was a different skeleton, because that one was still on full health. There you are. Expecting you instead. Why? Gonna leave those. Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep using them to speed things up. This is super dangerous. I'm not gonna pick that thing up yet, because last time I did, I was immediately surrounded by enemies, which was not particularly great. Okay, we gotta wait. I'm gonna take that risk here. I hear you. Okay, they're running away. Really? That hit me. Come on! Fuck you. Wesley Yorick, actually. Haven't seen him yet. I don't know who's attacking me. How close do you have to be with the door to actually interact with it? Oh my god, open! God damn it. Insanity. You know what? Before they kill me, I'm just gonna yoink all of this health. Is there any other health? Yeah, other things. Oh, apparently Nargor is somewhere over there. 8,000 health. That's not too terrible. Dude, I'm gonna fucking die for this door. leaving? No, they're coming here. Perfect. Bad timing. Get owned. Okay, you know what? Let's just do stat things and then think I'm done for today. I need to spend more points, and heal seems pretty useful. What other skills were there? What was this? Your teammates. Increasing damage and speed could also be nice. What is this one? Chance to recover mana upon taking damage. No. And this is taking damage will increase your damage. Yeah, I'm not planning on taking damage. Wait, ability level 1 out of 2? Oh no, oh wait, magic cost. 15 plus ability level divided by... Oh yeah, that's an... Oh my god, yeah. Ability level divided by 2. So the cost just goes up. I don't know. I do not know, but stats, I do know. How long does it last for? Yeah, that's pretty nice. But anyways, save. Nice and round 50. Don't leave now. Diablo gets lonely. Yes. Yes, Diablo does get lonely. Okay. Outro time. Quick recap. Hold on, let me see. I have a new graphics card, so I can hopefully now stream pretty much anything for quite the foreseeable future. This Saturday will be Last Epoch multiplayer beta thingy. If you want to join, let me know. Anyone can play. It's literally just an open beta. Join the Discord. There, I linked stuff over there.
Games
As well, yeah. For the Saturday stream, I will probably have updated my OBS by then, so let's just hope stuff didn't break, but yet another chance for things to break. And I think that's all the relevant stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid. Maybe. No, don't want to raid that person. This. Well, I was just about to ask, is anyone playing this? But of course not. Like, that's a stupid question to ask. I mean, who the hell even knows about this? So, no, Mia, you gonna stream? I think I'm just gonna have to leave. I'm also gonna see if I can figure out the Discord sounds for the next stream, because that stuff seems to be completely broken and I don't know why. Actually, maybe I have an idea. Anyways, I'm gonna look into that off stream because nobody needs to watch that. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's rant and ramble topics. I will be back with some company for Saturday. And maybe I'll do budget Skydive streams throughout the week, but I don't fucking know. Honestly, I do not know. Can't even say if there's a tendency more towards yes or no. You'll just have to see. I'm gonna leave. See you hopefully on Saturday.